ledger paper today. How do you store it? How do you use it? All that kind of stuff. Hello, my name is Nikki and I'm with Nikki's Scrapbooking Adventures, where we explore the adventures of scrapbooking. So today is Thru the Rainbow 2.0, which is a monthly hop. Everybody has a different week that they're assigned to, and I'm assigned to the 4th week of the month. So that is today. We, this month, are talking about ledger paper, how we use it, where we store it, all that kind of stuff. Now, I typically keep my paper as much as I can with the collection that it's with. I know those papers coordinate, I don't have to do anything extra. However, you go to Joann or you go to a Cherry on Top and you get some 25-cent paper and you're like, oh, it's ledger, where am I going to put it? It doesn't really fit in the rainbow, right? Well, I have a section of my rainbow section that I consider backgrounds. And when I think of ledger, I think of background paper because it's super easy to plop, plop, fizz, fizz, and you're done with a fantastic background. However, there are times when you don't want to use it as a background. Now that's kind of what we're going to do today. So I encourage you to answer the question down below. Where do you store your ledger paper? I keep it in front of my rainbow. Don't know why. It's just easier to get to if it's in the front of my rainbow. So right in front of pink. Or I keep it in my collection like I had mentioned. So we're going to switch it up today and we are going to create a page, but it is going to be having a patterned background instead of a ledger background. Just something a little bit different. And the collection I'm using is Sweet Rush by Vicki Boutin. So this is a ledger paper that actually was bigger than what it is now. It had a piece of fun stuff on the left-hand side. Well, I didn't really need that. I just wanted the ledger, and that is going to be my 6x12-ish. It's probably more like 8x12. Let's see. 8x12 piece of paper. And it fits perfectly there. I still get to see the lovely patterned background, but I also get to this, which is going to emphasize my story. So the sketch I'm using is actually from a Cherry on Top. And it is the Becky Flex Sketch Challenge 329. And it looks something like that. And that's exactly what this is. So I've got an 8x12 here. And then I'm picturing this piece of paper as a 6x8. So, keeping with the color scheme of green, blue, and dark blue, I go ahead and picked a green piece of paper. So then, let's talk about the story. I have some great scrapbooking friends, and we decided to hold a crafty garage sale. We did it last year and I made some money. That last time I hosted. This time my friend, one of my friends hosted instead, and I think it was pretty much of a success. I did not get rid of the big bulky items that I wanted to get rid of, which was kind of a bummer. However, I think I can sell them on Marketplace and be okay. So I'm not too worried about that, but I ended up walking away with $100 and some. So I think that's a pretty good deal for, let's see, the sale was from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So 8 hours of work, $100. That's okay with me. And what was awesome is that this year, instead of being at my house, it was at her house. So I didn't have to be present the entire time. That was definitely helpful. And we even talked today, we even talked about doing a sale, maybe in the fall sometime, which I think is perfect because, you know, we're going back to school, teachers are looking for their supplies, all that kind of stuff. So much fun. You saw a glimpse of my photo there. That was a couple of the people who were in the garage sale with us, and it was just fun, you know. I wasn't there the whole time. I went from like noon to the end of the sale, and it was perfect. It really was. glad I made some extra scrapbooking money and all that kind of stuff. So, do you have a scrapbooking or crafting? Because it really ended up turning into a crafting sale. Do you guys have something like that around where you live? I can tell I'm not really caring about placement. Like, it's probably crooked. It is what it is. And then, of course, I have been making pages upon pages, and so my tape runner runs out. I keep refills of my tape really handy on my desk, so it's super quick and easy to refill. I absolutely love this tape runner. I feel like I waste so much money, or used to, I should say, on those smaller double-sided adhesives than I do with this. It is a little bit tricky to put on, but it's fine. You follow the instructions. So, following the instructions, and I actually get my tape from Tape Jungle. And it's a lot cheaper than buying the rolls directly from Scotch. Although you do have to pay for the tape runner, and I feel like it is just not something you want to get if you're only going to scrapbook a couple times a day or a couple times a week. You know, like, if you're going to be committed and buy the tool. But if you're not going to be committed, don't buy the tool. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember if I had do all the things in there or not. I think it was all the things. Just like that. Perfect. Let's start on the bottom cluster because it's a little bit easier than the top cluster. And then we go around. So you can see how the ledger paper on my layout so far really softens the bright, crazy colors of this collection. And it also helps that I added some pink. Every once in a while, I'm just in the mood, and I feel like I am in one of those moods right now, where I like monochrome. I don't know. And I feel like the green, yellow, and blue, I guess it's not monochrome, but it's in the same color family. I have a hard time, oh, what is it? Mixing the brights with the cool colors. I think that's a cute title. Isn't that cute? I love it. I love it. This die cut set, The Laugh Today, is actually from a paper pad. And it's like an ephemera paper pad I got from Joanne a long time ago. I don't know if it's still available even kind of long time ago. But doesn't that pink look perfect with it? It's a perfect bright pink. Not wearing as much. Don't really want to cover up my head, but it's kind of landing that way, isn't it? That's okay. Whatever. Okay. Then I had a brilliant idea to use a frame. Isn't that cute? And I can move this so that, just so it's just showing all the things. Which is actually, I think this is a Vicky Boutin collection, and that's one of the things that she says all the time in her lives. All the things. All the things. So I think that's cute that she adds her own words. Okay, that is too thick. That is just right. So these are low profile foam squares, and I need to go get some more. I love the fact that there's different thicknesses on these foam squares, because if I had to use this foam square on this project, it would not look right. I guess that's fine. Okay, so let's get this on here. Figured I would put together the layout with you today instead of the normal, you'll see close-ups when I'm done kind of deal, which I'll still have close-ups when I'm done, but now you get to see kind of things laying down and being put down permanently. Like, this stuff is not gonna move like at all after I'm done. So I might put this up here. The majority of this is from the Vicki Boutin collection, except for this camera is actually from Dollar Tree. I think this is super cute. Super cute. And I think I'm gonna need another one here. And just like that. Perfect. And there's a little bit of a weird dead spot right where that camera and this flower is, so I'm going to put that there. Now, gold here, glitter here. I am going to try to distribute at least the glitter with some Wink of Stella. So this is just a brush, if I can not break it like I do every single time. And I can just add a little bit of something something. Just a little bit of shine here to my flowers. I was thinking about actually kind of doing something like this. I think this really is going to make my title kind of pop. Isn't that fun? So it just adds a little bit of something, a little bit of shimmer and shine to kind of match that. Okay, those two clusters are done. Now we're going to do a cluster up here. So just like in the sketch in the beginning, they had these, and I just tied them. I didn't even tie it. I put washi tape on the back of it. To be honest, that's what I did. And I'm going to put a flower on top of that intersection. Kind of like that. It's perfect. And then I'm going to bring the camera from here to here to here. We are all crafters slash scrapbookers in this. So a camera is definitely appropriate. And then I feel like this cluster is lacking some orange. So I just have a little bit of a something here. And it can tuck right under there. And that is perfect. I'm going to add some Wink of Stella to the center of this flower. And I think to the center of this. Just to give it a little something something, you know? That looks pretty good. So far so good, yeah? I like this. This is not my normal color palette. So this is kind of fun playing with these colors. Then there's these chipboard pieces, and it's got, oh, well, that did not come off right. It's okay. That is okay. It's kind of like enamel dot kind of deals, but they're chipboard. So I might as well distribute them to get that gold moving across the page. And there's so many of them. Might even put one on top of the other. This kind of has a little bit of gold, but I think it's fun. I do feel like I need to do like a candy collection type deal with this, because there's so many cute pieces of candy in here. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put that right in the middle. That's fun. Okay, so 3, there's 2, but I have a third. Well, let's just put a piece of, just right there, because there's a little bit of a weird spot. And that, my friends, is my layout. So definitely check out everybody else who's playing along with Rainbow 2.0. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.